Feature Friday.
The freshest. Comfort zone.
Yeah.
It was never uncomfortable. It was just I
Ooh,
couldn't, get past the hi, how are you?
I used to think, because I had to like get past that whole barrier.
Of course.
Was learning how to act in the period.
rough,
It was
rough.
very hard for me. So when my brain was in the right mindset, like when my brain was aligned with the character, I was struggling to even say the words. So to communicate was very hard for me through acting. It was such
You
a
had
hard.
it rough. My issues were like geography or something. Like, oh, I have a test.
I would have loved.
Not my career.
Yeah, I would have loved to had like a little period of adaptation through high school or something like that. That little last few years of interaction in high school, I think they would have, they would have helped me at least to settle a bit in the culture as well, because I went straight deep into the deep end. With my career, and I was adapting to a whole new culture. I thought it was so hard.
The bizarre bit of that is that I was actually doing okay in school.
Yeah.
I was doing really well in school, regardless that it wasn't my first language.
Yeah.
The first year was the roughest, of course, grades wise.
Of course.
But I was doing okay. Like I wasn't really behind. I had to work harder off the classroom, outside of the classroom, stuff like that. But it was more I couldn't get past the hi, how are you? Or,
the
hi,
small talk. Yeah.
you're right, because here's you're right. You know what I mean? Or what are you saying? Because that's how everyone spoke. But I was like, what do you mean? What am I saying? I don't understand.
You didn't understand this language. Where the stuff comes from? Like they didn't teach me how to speak like this.
We haven't spoken yet.
Yeah,
I haven't said anything. You fucking melon. Why are you saying that to me? Or the hello, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? And then they're like, I'm alright, thanks.
And then the conversation ends. Like,
And
how do
you're
you
like,
carry it? Yeah.
I can't speak about any, because that's the only thing I could practice. So I could, and conversation, best conversations are non-linear and non-planned, structuredless.
Absolutely.
So it was hard. So what I started doing is I started following football closer. So then I could be like, oh, did you see the score last night? Or Manchester, Liverpool, who do you like? You know what I mean? So I started just being that annoying. But I'd imagine if you have the cameras involved and that pressure.
There's social pressure.
I would have crumbled probably, and also it would have been like, I don't want to ruin this show for everyone else.
Absolutely.
There's 10 other members that speak lovely Korean. I just shut up.
Yeah, just stand here, be pretty.
So I really respect those guys.
Yeah, I think it's not only physically exhausting, but mentally it's
I know this is
draining.
more on the funnier side, but I see it like that because it puts me, it puts you in that situation.
I'm there with you though. I totally get it.
So his name is Na, right? He's like, my gosh.
Doesn't understand Korean teen
Oh,
slang.
slang is another one. I love him.
I love him. He is so relatable.
Nemo.
That's not how you say
Lemon.
lemon. Nimon.
Oh, again. It's good practice though.
Yeah. Eat okay. That's the word.
Eat okay.
That was not bad though. Wait.
See, even the woo is from wait in English.
Oh, bless him. He's got such a focused face as well. That is so tough. Good try though. Good for trying. He's like, dang it.
So just
give up on life.
Shoot me. He's from China, right?
Yeah. Proud, yes. Oh my God, yes.
Oh, that is their native language.
Look at him counting, trying to understand it. Bless him, that's really hard.
Mark is a boss. Just nod your head.
Oh.
We should drink tea.
Translates in Chinese.
Oh, so one of them speaks Korean and Chinese.
there are several members that speak Chinese and Korean, and others that speak English and Korean. So like they help each other throughout the whole thing.
At least
they've got that bridge.
Bloody
yeah,
hell.
yeah, yeah. But and apparently in the training system, they're not allowed to speak another language that is not Korean. Obviously, to encourage them to learn the language better, and they even have coaches and grammatic lessons written and stuff to help them help the international
thinking
trainees.
about it now, how the hell do you get part, like how do you train if you don't know the language? And then I was just thinking, yeah, how did I graduate if I didn't know the language?
Exactly, it's just getting used to it. And remember that
so weird how your brain
for
works.
arts and like performing and stuff, it's a lot of like watching and repeating. So you at least that's how it was for me, because even though I spoke English, I spoke American English, and I grew up with American English, and the accent in London was
Messed you
so
up.
very, very different, and it was so foreign to me.
And
It
now
was
you
like,
live with someone that talks like that.
yeah, yes, and now it doesn't seem foreign at all.
The devil lives at home.
But so yeah, it was a lot of watching and like seeing people give orders and seeing people react and absorb the orders that gave me a good clue of what was happening in the atmosphere.
Yeah, that's also how I felt when I was reading
It's a lot
Macbeth.
of observing.
I just observed how confused everyone else was, and it
I
just
was
made
like,
me even more
okay,
confused.
it's not me, just
like
it's
Shakespeare
not just
is
me.
not English. That's what I learned. You know.
Oh, imagine trying to make sense of it as you're acting it. To me, it was like I was speaking in Chinese, sir. I couldn't even understand what the hell I was saying.
Macbeth is Shakespeare, right?
Yes.
What other one? Much Ado of Nothing.
Yes, also Shakespeare.
Bloody hell!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Come on, can I flex my A star in English?
Oh my god! Oh, bless him.
I
misunderstood. It makes for great moments, though. It makes for great. Look at him, he's so shy. Oh, bless him. I feel their pain, though.
Don't make it too cheap. Cheap.
I mean salty.
salty.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, nice.
Oh, bless him, nervous. He doesn't even know the word. First word. Cheating. Their faces are priceless, though.
Close your mouth, dog.
I don't know.
Grandpa's wife. What is
Look at the young's face. He's like, what the hell's happening?
What is happening? I'm confident in Korean. That's hilarious.
That is fantastic.
I mean, it makes for great entertainment.
It really does.
But I low-key feel for like some of that. I just want them to learn it. You know what I mean? Just they can be a bit more relaxed then.
I think as you know as time passes, that's
Absolutely.
only is. I think there you just have to be patient because you are exposed to the environment. Like there is
Non-stop.
nothing else that you could do. Like they're doing the right thing. They're surrounded by the right people. They're encouraging them to help. Like they're helping them through the process. You're like, what else can you do? Enjoy the moments as they come. And
Absolutely,
if they make fun of you, they make fun of you. End of it. You just gotta be patient. I think that's the only thing.
Yeah. Well, let us know if you. I know a lot of you speak another language. If any of you speak like Korean and English, yeah, let us know what that move was like, or maybe you learned one first, or maybe you're actually from Korea. Let us know. I love reading those kind of like those comments.
Little anecdotes. They're so much fun.
Absolutely.